arrest warrant has been issued for South Florida rapper Kodak Black. Officials say Bill Capri, better known as Kodak Black, violated the conditions of his pretrial release. This mugshot is from his initial arrest last year when troopers pulled him over for driving with an expired driver's license and tags and found drugs on him.
The mistake Kodak Black just made will likely end his rap career. The News wrote, Florida Ward rapper Kodak Black will finally face court hearings about his charges of trafficking and possession. Lawyers expect the rapper to face a prison sentence instead of a rehab program due to him being a repeat offender. But the worst thing Kodak did was hop on Instagram Live and admit he had been using a product. More specifically, the same stuff on Breaking Bad must be off 'cause he good. What you mean? You mean like as in like, I must be off it or I must like not be on it? What you trying to say? Whoever the hell's name, Mellow Fellow, they don't know me. I eat good. I eat good every day, all day here, man. Or not you, though. You said, I don't for real. But I'm tell right now, everybody be honest, you mean that why I said that, why I asked. Yeah, you hear me? With this being shown as evidence in the case. The court hearing didn't go well. And a lawyer wrote, inside the courtroom, prosecutors and law officials make it sound like Kodak isn't being given another chance. It's time for him to face a sentence. But for how long? But Kodak didn't take the news. Well, he showed up on TikTok Live the next day. Not looking good. Yes, I like that. All right, DP. Thank you, brother. Yeah, you next play some Drew Hill. I got Anita, all on the way. My name is Jimmy Rodriguez. I'm in for Shelby rushing today. Hot 105. Rushing today. Hot 105. But Kodak's case got rapper Boosie's attention, and he brought up how Kodak will have a hard time in jail. Mainly because he made a song with 6ix9ine after he snitched, and everybody inside prison hates 6ix9ine. You know Kodak didn't been in jail, bro. So that was a detrimental move to him, bro. Like 6ix9ine, I'm gonna tell you this, Black, and I'm pretty sure 6ix9ine knows this too. 6ix9ine is the most hated person in prison. Real you hear 6ix9ine named damn near every other day when people looking at their case, they just mother 6ix9ine. Like he is hated, he's hated, bro. What Kodak did is gonna have a stand on that, he better stay. Is out of I got 9 calls from the feds in the state. Everything like, boo, is it true I know he people up, bro? They're gonna get on Kodak for that, bro. When if he ever, but it gets more concerning when you realize Kodak's already been in this type of court case as he's a repeat offender, which is why they are giving him a sentence. On February 28, 2023, it was announced Kodak Black admits to being on drink, but denies being on other items after pleading not guilty on possession and firearm charges. I was on, and I was asleep in front of my family house. Bro, and that's it. I was on that drink, sleep in front of my people. House, but it ain't that. Ain't a leave, and that ain't a leave. I mean, so all that just the process that had to be any other mud shot the process that even though like bogus I'm plastered all over the internet, then on top of that it's like, bro, like I'm Haitian. And then it's just like my error, bro, like you better shortly after Kodak admitted to the feds. Raided his house and arrested him, luckily the first time around. He was able to hire a lawyer who secured him a rehab deal rather than facing jail time. Kodak, whose real name is Bill Capri, faced a judge Tuesday and after turning himself and following an arrest warrant issued for violation of his pretrial release. Authorities said he tested positive during a random test earlier this month. Unjust right about this situation. Black addressing the judge after the pretrial release technician testified. He may have mixed up the samples between Black and another patient. There's no way tested positive. We can resolve that by way of a hair sample. That'll clear you. Judge Barbara Duffy then asking for a hair sample today to clear up the alleged mix-up, which Black refused, rather choosing to check into the Legacy Rehabilitation Facility for 30 days as part of his pre-trial release. The only issue is Kodak won't be so lucky this time with him being a repeat offender. But it's important to document how Kodak got back to using despite spending a year in rehab. When he was in rehab, he took a hiatus from all social media and couldn't make music anymore. He actually used it to better his life. He began writing new music, working out, and overall becoming a better person. Once he got out, he released a song titled Walk, which looked like the beginning of a new chapter in Kodak's life. But with the instant success of his song titled Walk, and everybody loving him again, it got to his head. In order to promote his music further, he hopped on a live stream with Kai Cenat. Kodak began sweating a lot, swatting at things that weren't there, and yelling random stuff. You can't always say it, but at times when it feels good, that's when you say it sometimes. MHM. Yeah, I thought his name is Bubba. Hey. Oh. The next day after the live stream, he tried apologizing and explaining the situation, but it didn't change the way he was acting. But I take one, and y'all be so, why like anyway? Yeah, everybody else be coming like that. They got no motion. They broke. They hurt. They something, or they trying to come into life some kind of way and trying to like look any type of relation. Yeah, I can come in that way. Oh, I think you need help. Oh, look. And then think. But the idea of being on a live stream got Kodak excited. He liked the idea of being able to interact with his fans and stream his life. So he hopped on Instagram to show off what he was doing. Except it went terribly off the rip because Kodak live streamed himself tweaking in his kitchen. Got you on a map. Got some radio on your back on the mat. On the map, getting a bad rest of a long nap because you're taken away. And you can't help. And unfortunately for Kodak, the tweaked out moments only got worse. He went on Instagram again and said he's waiting to pass away. Everybody getting while we waiting other people too, right? Other people, they don't know how to let time do a thing. Like let time do it. Bro time is the best. What you call it. Whether it's gonna heal or whatever it's going to let you know, let time do it. You gotta be patient. Love is patient. Love is kind. You know, like I'm saying, it's no, it makes absolutely zero sense. No sense at all. Try to approach the situation with any type of aggression. The whole world, everybody, while we just down here, waiting on them. But the reason he had that thought was because someone tweeted, "Every time I see Kodak Black, I get so sad. That man has like 4 baby mamas, and none of you greedy women care about him for real. Because why aren't y'all helping? Probably sitting around waiting for him to pass away." Other fans came out in support of Kodak, saying, "Every day I see a new video of Kodak strung out, not even acting like a human." With another fan saying, "Anyone else afraid if Kodak doesn't get help, we're going to lose him?" These were responses to the viral video of Kodak eating chicken in the middle of the road. Take a seat next to him. Take a seat next to him. Enjoy that food. Enjoy. Take a seat next to him, brother. I want to join. But one of the main reasons that goes into Kodak's sadness and makes him feel like he has to use is because he feels like no one's ever loved him. No girl treated you right. Never, bro. I never experienced love before. I never experienced this, bro. I never experienced it, bro. I never did, bro. I never did, bro. I never experienced. I never did, bro. I never had it. I never had it, bro. I never had. With the fame that Kodak got early on in his career, it made it hard for him to know who was looking out for his best interest. But Kanye West could relate, so he tried getting people to get in contact with Kodak and save him. Okay, so I thought Kodak was in Miami. I see he's in Atlanta. So I'm going to fly down to Atlanta right now and do something. So anybody that's already down in Atlanta that knows him and knows anything about, I know I said rappers and all that, but right now I need y'all, man, to like really go and do something. Like, I know y'all think I'm crashing out. Why you see me talking? I'm expressing myself. Man, please don't. I know I said a lot. And just let me go down there and go help this man out. As it's truly sad to see the way that people close to Kodak act around him. This video you're about to see is the perfect example of how people like to make fun of what Kodak's going through. Kodak's clearly off something and saying how he's Drake's favorite rapper, but the person with Kodak just tells him he's wrong and continues to film him. My Drake favorite rapper. Who? I'm his favorite rapper. You Drake favorite rapper? Yeah. No, he always say that. Even his people always say that. They always say that. Even when you know what I mean. Even when you ain't around like, oh, no. No, it's for real, dog. But the Kodak clips continued coming out for months. Eventually, another rapper known as Bunk reached out to Kodak as he knew exactly what he was going through and tried to be there for him. But right now, man, we worried about you. You don't look too healthy. And from the outside looking in, it's obvious that you and I don't believe for 1 second you just doing for your own enjoyment. Nah. You try to find something to fill up that void that's within your chest. See, I've been where you at right now. But by the grace of God, I'm clean. Them strongholds have been pulled down. Them chains are broken. So, I'm qualified to talk about this. You gotta make a decision, bro. You got too many people looking up to you. And from one father to another, got to set the right example. For your son. This coming from somebody who genuinely care. So if you come across this video, you want to sit at the table, break bread, man, haul at. Although things didn't get better as he showed up the next week, where a fan told him he loved when Kodak is sober and doing good. But Kodak responded aggressively. Say I love when Kodak's sober chain sober. I look, so I know it's over. For what? For what? Look at all this money. Look at all this cash. Over what we got. But he made another public appearance at a Baltimore Ravens football game, and it was reported fans are worried for Kodak Black's health as he appeared off while showing love to Lamar Jackson and the Ravens. Hey, Kodak, what you guys say about the Ravens? Big hey, what about that boy LJ man? What you got to tell the flock about that boy LJ man? Yeah, Yak in the city. Yeah, Yak in the city. I live out here. Hello. Let them know. This clip went viral, and it got the attention of more people who were actually able to get in contact with Kodak with it announced. Wallow and Gilly give some life advice to Kodak Black saying, don't ever doubt yourself. You got them babies counting on you. Don't ever doubt yourself. You got them babies counting on you. There's going to be times where you're going to doubt yourself. You're going to be in pain, but them babies counting on you. You got to be here. And I'm telling you that because a lot of people get around you and they see your success and they say, oh man, a lot of people need you and they yes man you. I ain't here to yes man you. You know me. Every time we connect with, I got love for you. Not because I need you. I got love for you because you're a young cat and I was young. Gil was young. Live. And I'm telling you that because you see that love that lady get. You see how you light up when I talk about your babies? Live. These people want to laugh. They want to joke. They want to criticize. They don't know your pain. I don't know your pain, but I know one thing. Them babies counting on you. They tried to remind him that his life is bigger than just him. According to Google, he has 5 children who he needs to look out for while also being the breadwinner of his personal family. But in a sad move for Kodak, he was somehow invited to the White House to speak despite what had been going on. And it was clear he was tweaking at the White House. So, imagine a world if all of us were just one color. If all of us was just blue or green. Oh, if everybody was smart, you gotta have some dope people. Oh, what if everybody was rich? Who wouldn't take the trash out? Through one of the many clips, Kodak realized what he was doing is wrong. So, he hopped on a podcast to say he was sorry. I'm honestly I'm sorry to everybody. I'm sorry to the people who I heard it. I'm sorry if you don't understand me. I'm sorry if you just don't like me. I'm sorry, baby. And I'm sorry. And I'm sorry to everybody that I wronged. And I'm sorry to all the times I made my mom cry. And I'm sorry to all the girls whose heart I broke. I'm sorry to them to Miami. You know what I'm saying? For kind of disrespecting her and stuff. Like that. She accepted my apology. She did. Unfortunately, not much came from the apology because it was at that point he responded to Kanye, where it was reported Kanye a real one. You know why he a real one? Kanye, the only guy who still likes Diddy. Kanye a real one. You know why you a real one? Cause I'm somehow a Kanye. Only did it cause he know he a lot of why, but these clips of Kodak will be featured in his next court hearing, which will likely have the judge admitting he needs to spend time behind bars to rehab himself. Self, they already tried the normal rehab route, which clearly didn't work.